this is James, November Zero Whiskey Radio Lima, and today I'm going to show you how to use World Radio League for POTA, or Parks on the Air. So whether you're going out to a park and you are doing a POTA activation, or you're at home and you're hunting other POTA operators, World Radio League makes POTA seamless. You can log into World Radio League at worldradioleague.com to get started. That does require an internet access, so if you're out at a park, you're going to need a hotspot. Or you can use our mobile app, which works completely offline on iPhones, MacBooks, and Android devices. And the great thing about World Radio League is it's going to sync your contacts between all those devices. So you can go out to a park with your mobile app and then log in to your website later, and all of your contacts are going to be there for you to manage. So let's get started. Now, if you are doing a POTA activation, there's many different ways you can get started with the POTA activation. One quick way is just clicking the quick link for a start a POTA activation here. You can click the Find My Park to use your location settings to find a park near you, or you can just start typing your park number or park name and it's going to look that up for you. So I'll go ahead and just get started with a park that's close to me. You can preset the frequency now if you already know you're going to start calling CQ POTA, and you can choose to auto spot yourself to the POTA network, or if you want to just go ahead and create the logbook and leave that blank, you can do that as well. It's going to pull your location settings automatically from the park, which is really important for the mapping and keeping accurate logs. It's going to just grab that from the park, and just like that, we are starting to log. I should call out that there's another way to get into the POTA logging as well, which is on your mobile app as well as on the website. We have a map of all the activity sites, so all the POTA. So I can go out and maybe find POTA sites that are close to me. So that was actually the POTA site I was just looking at there, which is that US 0662. And so I can see my own stats about the park. I can even view details about the park here as well too. So let's click the details page, and I can go and see details about other operators within World Radio League that have used this park. But in this case, let's say I just click that. I can go to the map view and I can click create logbook, and just like that, I'm activating a park. So that's a one-click activation for the park, which is really, really cool. And again, that's available on the mobile app as well. So remember that if you are, I can just show you really quick on the mobile app. If you're out and about on the mobile app here, I can just go onto my mobile app while I'm on the go, and I can check the different park sites that are available. And this is also going to show you POTA sites, WWFF, SOTA sites if you're looking for summits that are near you. So this is really helpful when you're on the go if you're searching for other parks. And again, once you select that, just one click and you're into your logbook and you're doing an activation. Once you're in the activation side and you're in the logbook, it's really easy to log. So let's just do in for BFR, my buddy Jim. So you've got your call sign lookup here. It tells you some information like the distance, the number of QSOs that you've previously had with that user. Go ahead and enter in my frequency. If you're on desktop, you can use our cat control as well. I'll click enter, and now that is in the log. And you'll also start to see that your map gets built out as you go. Let's log somebody who's a little bit further away so you can see it on the map. I'll log Andy here, and then Andy is now in the log on my map. There's a few handy features here that are great for POTA. Number one is the POTA auto spot. So without having to go over to the POTA website, you can just see your frequency, your band, your mode, and you can click enter, and it'll send that spot over to POTA, and you'll now be spotted on the POTA.app website. Park to parks is a breeze. When you start hearing a park, even if you just hear a partial part of the park, you just start typing it, and I can add those park to park contacts here as well. Built-in spotting. So I have all of the POTA spots here as well, and you can just double click any one of those spots and it'll copy it over to your log. And here's the great thing. If that user is in a park, let's just turn this over to POTA only. If that user is in a park, it's going to automatically add the park to park for that user as well. So you don't have to re-enter their park when they are in when they're in another park. You also have your logbook stats here as you're logging. and other great features that make this a breeze. And remember, this is also all available on the website. Once you get done with your activation, exporting your ADIF is a breeze. Now, if you click the export US 0662 ADIF, it'll build you that export ADIF file exactly the way that you need it for POTA, and it'll download it to your computer. Another way to get it is from your logbooks page. If you go to your logbooks page, you can also export US 0662 ADIF, and you can activate multiple parks at the same time. So you can always add another park here. And if the other user is in multiple park-to-parks, you can add multiple parks in the park-to-park as well. So you can do 2 first, 3 first, as many other parks as you want to add. You can add those multiple parks in the park-to-park field. So those are some of the basics of how you can get started with POTA. There's a lot of other great features that you can use within here, but if you have any issues or you have any questions, just reach out to our team. You can use the report a bug button or the community chat to get in touch with us. 73, and hope to hear you on the air soon.